I can say we have done basic Python. I will share my screen. I can say we have done basic Python. So we are now starting more or less intermediate concepts, and then we will go to advanced concepts. So in the basics Python, we have introduced the concept, those were Gate. We have introduced how to write your first program, how to print to the screen. We have looked at Python literals, or what things like the various data types, how to to initialize a variable, and how we also learned about how do computers work with introduction to programming, like what is computer programming, when we talked about the various languages there, low level, mid level, and high level. Okay. And we also looked at the operators. We can review them, addition, multiplication, subtraction, all that. And we started by the various data types and naming variables. I think for some people who missed this, you can name your variables or data types in two ways, using what is called camel case, whereby camel case, you see, like name of student. Name, the variable, this is the variable name. The variable is called name of. So name of, you can see that one starts with lowercase n. And then the next word, because name is one word, the next word is of. Of starts with the capital. And then the next word is also student. Student, S, starts with the capital. Can you all see that? Can you all see that? The first one starts with lowercase.
Yes.
This first one starts with lowercase, but then this other one starts with uppercase, uppercase. Name of city. So you see, if you want to write name of city, you'd say name of small n of, but then city, you'll use capital C to put city. But snake case is whereby everything is in lowercase. Name of school or name of university. So name is another one word, another one is of, another one is school. So all of them in lowercase, but then they are divided by what? Underscore. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, like when you say my favorite, like what my favorite food. Okay, my favorite food, like that. So this is everything in lowercase, my favorite food, and then they are divided by underscore. It is called snake case. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes. Then we learned about the primitive data types and the derived data types. We want to today learn more about that. The primitive, or the basic one. Remember, character is not there in Python, but in other programming languages it is there. So sorry about that. We have got integers, we have string, we have float, we have Boolean. Boolean is true or false. True or false. Okay, string, you know what string are. Float, decimal point. Integers are positive or negative whole numbers. Then we are going to learn about derived or data structures. We want to learn about more. From these basic ones, you can make what is called a list. You can make tuples, dictionaries. There's also another one called sets. Forgot about it. Sets. Okay. Then there is also another one called arrays. Okay. Okay. So from strings, you can create arrays. From string, you can create sets, float, you can create all this. From Boolean, all this, you can create lists, tuples, dictionaries from these initial data types. So that's why they are called derived. You derive them from these primitive types. Are we together, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So that is the concept of data types and arrays. So we did that. Then we looked at strings. What are strings? You know, a list of if you have characters together, Bob, Afuata, B, O, B, all that. This is a string. And then I told you characters are not there. They are still just referred to as strings. Integers, positive, negative, whole numbers, float, decimal point, or fraction numbers. And then Boolean is true or false. So we looked at that. Then how to get user input. You know, you say the keyword there is to use input. The keyword there is to use input. Okay. So you say like the name, you want to get your name. And then you say, what is your name? So you say input is what is used in Python. And then age, you see input, how old are you? Then you get it as age. But remember, if our age is an integer, isn't it? Okay. Our your age can be is a positive number, okay? Isn't it? So
Yes.
what will we do to make sure that we capture age properly?
Convert
Yes, we convert it.
integer.
Yes.
Integer.
Before input, you say int. So you convert it, and then you you say input, and then you ask like that. So the word int must come before here to convert it from what you will receive from the keyboard or the terminal when you run the program is a string, and we checked that. You can check the type, and then you need to convert it into an integer by using the keyword int. Are we together, guys? Andy, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want to get, for example, like weight, or weight is normally a float, but anything, but which you want a number, and then you want it to an integer, you first of all put this word int outside here. Int into bracket, input, how old are you? Then what you will get there is an integer. Okay, so we did that. Then how to output the our string formatting, how to output, to format or to show, to print. Output meaning you want to print it to the screen. We looked at various ways. So like these are the example. This is the first example. So we just have got name, Bob. City is Kisumu. Okay. We first of all, we use this dot format. That is number one, or the first way of doing it. I am, then you put 0 here, 1, then dot format, name, then city. So where there is 0 here, it will take the name. Can you see that? Where there is 0 here, it starts from 0. Where there is 0 here, it will take name. Then where there is 1, it will take city.
City.
Isn't it? Yeah, this is the first way of doing it, whereby you use the keyword dot format. Okay. The second way of doing it is using percentage, this percentage, and then you use percentage S. What do you use percentage S for? Huh? For
Strings.
String. Yes. So this is because you have my name is a string, and also Kisumu is a string. So you say percentage S. My name is percentage S. Then it will replace there. Then I weigh percentage D. Okay. your weight. This one, it's an integer. Okay, percentage D is used for integer. Percentage F is used for what? Percentage F is used for float. Okay, float. Okay, percentage S is used for string. Yes. So you put there, my name is percentage S, and my weight is in kilogram, percentage D, because we are putting 81 there. And then here we will put a percentage sign. Then you put into bracket. Then you say Bob, which is a string. And then 81, which is an integer. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Have you seen that, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the first way, the second way. And here, print second argument, you can change it. You can have some, when you put 3D, we looked at that. 8F is how many decimal points, and you can do that. But here we are using the dot format which we had used there. And still dot format, but with so many other ways of doing it. Okay, so the second way is to use the first dot format, and then this other one is used percentage S with this ampersand. Okay. Then the next way, if you remember, was to use F string. Can you remember F string?
My favorite.
Yes, your favorite. Yes, this is number 3. This is the third way of doing it, using F string. Most people like this. You just put F, and then you put actually print F string. This is another way of doing it, but I think the one which we did is you just say print into bracket F, okay? Then you put the quotes. Can you remember?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you put something, then you put this curly brackets. They're called curly brackets. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes, curly brackets. You put F, printf F, my name, so it will look for name there and replace. And then age, it will also look for age there and replace. Okay. So don't worry, I put here print F string. It's the same as just putting all this. Remember, it's the same as writing print and then all of that inside. Can you see? It's the same as writing print here. Yeah. So that is the third way of doing it. And most people like this. So, okay. Then we looked at something called how to print tabs and spaces. /T would print for us what? New tab. Okay. /T prints what?
New tab.
Okay. \n prints new
line.
Yes, new line. Okay, then we also learned \. Do you remember \A would make a beeping sound? We also learned about \, like this. Okay. We learned how to format using this. So review that section. Okay. I will share more notes in case you need. Then type conversion. We learned type conversion. If you have an integer, you change it. If you have something you want to change to integer, I have showed you. If you want to change it to string, I've shown you. Then maths operation. Python has got very powerful mathematical operations. And how do you use it? We have to say import
maths.
import math. Okay, import math. You first of all need to import the math library. Then it will come with absolute value, round off. We use this one, cosine, sine, tan. Okay, and remember it is in radians. We also looked at, you can convert, if you say radians into bracket, then it will convert the angle into radians. Are we together? Are we together? If you put radians
Yes.
in bracket, you will convert that angle into radians. And if the opposite of radians is degree, you put degree, then it will convert that angle into from radians to degrees. Okay? Then square root, minimum, maximum, maximum, like if you put minimum 2, maximum 2,3, then it will find out what is the maximum between 2 and 3, and it will tell you that 3 is the maximum. Square root, rounding off to the nearest whole number. Okay. We looked at that. Okay, so variables, we had looked at strings operations. This is what I need to review with Andy and Dicta, but how to join strings, and how to strip, how to convert into upper, lower, how to replace, and all that. Okay, then loops, we looked at loops, then if statements, if else, then if else, while loop, we looked at while loop, break and continue. Do you remember? This is what we covered last week, break and continue. And then today we want to review what is called arithmetic and logic operations. So everyone, can you open your VS Code? Everyone open VS Code, and this is how I told you to open it. Do you remember? How do we open it? You open, you go to documents. Are we together, guys? Can you see? Everyone do this, documents, then mechatronics folder.
Yeah.
Then you do like this, show more options, then open with code. Okay. Jada, you know how to do it. You open the folder, you run the software, and then you open folder. So everyone, I want to see you here. Are we together, guys? Here? Everyone, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we learned something called command line.
You are not sharing, Bobo.
Eh? Can you see my screen?
You are
The
still
presentation,
in,
PPT.
presentation. Yeah, there.
Okay. You can see the code, eh?
Yes.
Yes. So we learned about something very nice last week, which is called command line arguments. It's very important for Python programmers or any programmers, whereby we want to do something. Okay. We want to write something like Python. Then I'm having this called add numbers. Then you want to put the numbers to add, like 2, and then you say 3. Okay. Andy, can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes. So we want to add 2 numbers. So you just type Python, then the name of the program, which is add numbers.py. That is the program name. Add numbers.py is the program name. And then you put what you want to add, 2, 3. And then when you run it, you see, it takes this 2 and adds 2 to 3. And then what does it give you?
5.
5. Andy, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes. So how many of you have used this software called YouTube Downloader? Or have you heard of YouTube Downloader?
Yes.
Yeah, so YouTube Downloader is a software which is used to download videos from YouTube. Okay, like you can say YouTube. Actually, it's written in Python. YouTube Downloader. So you can put YouTube Downloader like that, and then you put the URL of the YouTube, www.youtube.com/maybe Bob something, as maybe video one. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So YouTube Downloader is a software which somebody has written. Actually, it is written in Python. YouTube Downloader, and then you pass this is called the URL. Are we together? The
Yeah.
URL which of the video you want to download, and then it will download for you videos from YouTube. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, it's I've used it for some time, and this is one of the application of this concept, whereby you take the name of the program, and then you pass command line arguments. So for example, I can change, I can say 56, 89. You can put as many as possible. And then you see it adds everything for me. 56, not. Can you see? Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So today we want to review command line argument and learn about arithmetic and logical operations. So let's start by command line arguments. Review command line argument. So if you have a software, you run it like this: Python add numbers.py, then 1020 add numbers.py. This is the name of the program. Okay, that is the name of the program. And then 20, 10, 30, even if you do here 30, those ones are called arguments. Those are called arguments. So you say you pass arguments. It's not pass of passing exam or passing something, but it is pass. Okay, this is how you say it. You pass the arguments to that program. So the first thing that you need to do is you import this thing called sys. We will come to learn. It's called system. You import this, and then if you want to know how many arguments you are passing, you say n, then len sys.argv. So this will give you the total number of arguments that you are passing. So let me run it. Let me print. If I print, I think guys can type this. Those who did not do it last week, Andy and the React, can you do this? Import this quickly. You
help me. My VS Code is not opening with the document. I don't know why.
Okay. That is Dicta. Your VS Code is not working.
It's not opening. I go to Mechatronic, and then when I open there,
share screen.
Okay, let me.
It's not sticking along. Okay. So go to document. Open inside there, Mechatronics. Open Mechatronics. Then right click anywhere. Oh, so it's not okay. Then open VS Code. I told you for you, yours is going to be different. Open VS Code. Just
Okay.
yes.
Both.
We have 9 minutes. Open VS Code.
All right.
Click on it, Bio. Open it, yes. For you, just open. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know why your machine. What have you installed there? Or you downloaded movies?
You can continue when it's open. I'll let you know.
Then you once you open it, then you do open it and then you do open folder. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you open folder for you. Guys,
Okay.
we have like 8 minutes remaining. No problem. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so Andy, can you type this? Import sys. Then you say n is equal to len sys.argv. Then print n. Just type up to here for the time being. Like that. Okay, Moses, what will this print for us? If we do print Python 2, 3, what will it print for us? 2, 5? How many parameters are we passing?
Using three parameters.
Yes, we are passing 3. The name of the program, which is name of add numbers, and then the number 2 and 3. So if we print, when we print it like that, it gives us 3. We print n. Sawa. This 7 is being used down here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So Andy, I want you to print and then print sys and then print n. Have you done so? Just these 3 lines quickly. You you create a new file and then you call it add numbers.py, and then you type those 3. Yeah. So Yada, if I print like this, print, okay, sys dot arg v of 0. Arg z of 0, this one, arg v of 0. What will it give me? Arg z of 0. It's the first parameter. What is the first parameter here?
The name.
Yes, add numbers.py, the name of the program. I'll put it like that. Do you see it tells me? Can you see that?
Yes.
Similarly, if I do argv of 1, argv of 1, 1 itakuwa, it will be
the second number.
It's the number 2. It's the number 2. Okay, it's 2. Can you see that? Leslie, we are together?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Similarly, if I do argv of 2, it will give me number 5. Okay. It will give me number 5. What if I print outside? If I don't have something and then I print like here, I print argv of 3. What do you think it will give me? Should be an error. Okay.
Okay.
Should be an error because there is no out of range. Okay. Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
But if I pass 3, like 2, 5, 6, then it will print 6. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. So argv, those ones, you like I put here, let me put comment. I say Python, then add numbers.py, then 2, 3, 5. So if I put the comment here, and guys, I want you to be putting comment. Okay, this one, add numbers. This one is the 0. Can you see that? Add numbers. This one is v of 0. We together? Then 2 is v of 1. Okay. Similarly, this one, the next one is v of 2. And then this last one is v of 3. Are we together, guys?
Yes.
Yes, I think now it's much clearer. Much clearer. So I want to see your screen. They are having 2 minutes. I want to see Dicta. Dicta, has it opened? Yours, has it opened? Bado?
Yes, yes.
Are you
Yes,
able
it has opened. It has opened. I'm now typing those things in.
Okay, Andy, share your screen so that we see what you've done.
Okay.
Please share your screen. Two minutes remaining, so okay.
I haven't done.
Oh, you haven't done. Okay. Quickly,
But like,
quickly. Okay. Jada, share your screen. Type today's work quickly, quickly. Stop sharing. Jada.
Bob, I'm still typing.
You're still typing. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me continue. 2 minutes remaining. No problem. Guys, improve on typing, Improve on typing. Improve on typing. So this is how to print those arguments. Okay. And then I told you you can comment out. Okay, so if you want to add the numbers, you remember we were running them and then we are adding the numbers. We are adding 5, 6, 7, like that. We use for loop. Can you remember for loop? Yes?
Yeah.
If we first of all say sum is equal to 0, like the sum, the numbers, if you add them initially, you say it's 0. Then you say for I is the number you want to use in range 1 to n. 1 to n. Okay. Why do you think we are starting with 1, Moses? Why are we starting with 1?
Since we assigned the initial number to be 0, we are beginning now from the next.
Yes. Okay. Or argv of 0. This one 0 is the name of the program. Okay.
Yes.
It's the name of program. So we don't need to add it because it doesn't make sense to add it. Like add numbers is not a number. It's not a, so we ignore it. Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. Are we together, guys?
Okay.
And then n is the total number. You remember the number of things we are adding,
Yes.
Yeah, so if we are adding 5 things, so we put 5. And then we say sum is equal to sum plus argv of I. So it will look for argv of 1. For example, in this case, it will look for argv of 1, argv of 2, argv of 3, argv of 4, like that, and add them.